So this is the belt, and it just goes right back on. I have it. It's in great condition, and there's the magnet. Now, if you take off this belt, you take off the resistance. This is the resistance. So, um, I don't use the handrails either. I have them in the garage. They do hook up right here. But they get in my way. I like to move my arms and stuff. So, there you have it. The handrails would hook up there. And I asked Technogym for the piece that's supposed to come up the bottom. I never got it. The bull horns that connected to the top were uneven. So I'm going to save everybody some time when you buy. If you think you're buying something new and you get warranty and you're paying extra and on support and whatnot, you don't. I'll show you my house. I have a Norditrack Freestrider. I went through at least 2 of these. I take all the dust covers off of everything so you can get in and these things come loose, or not really, but I mean once in a while, especially when you move it, you're going to want to tighten screws you can't get to with the housing. You can't clean anything, and that way they want to spend millions of dollars having a tech come out who makes it worse. It's a nightmare to buy. If you're buying something new, just be prepared. They all come with the same problems, and you're almost better off getting from someone who can show you the problems, how they were fixed. Take it from me. I've got a lot of equipment. I've been doing this for a while. With MS, I got to move constantly. So having all the dust covers off, and it's easier to move. And they're plastic. They break anyways. I have an Asuna manual treadmill. Same thing with the Bowflex. Took off the covers. If you're at the gym and you hear a knocking when you're on a machine, you're like, what is that? Well, now you know. You just go and you tighten in that way you don't damage anything. No belts are damaged. Okay. Let me show you the handrails really quick for this. Like I said, I don't use them. So they just go on like that. And to be honest, a lot of times with these handrails on all treadmills, again, if you have a gym membership, you know what I'm talking about. All they are is screws and the wiggle. So if you can get used to running without handrails, I mean, you don't hold the handrails when you run. That's my best, as a PE major and a physical therapy major, that's my best advice. This machine is for people that are trying to get better in rehab and not hold on. Because what happens is you put a lot of pressure on these things, and this is a $14,000 Spirit MT. And I'll show this later. The belt goes, this is electric, and goes forward and backwards. Up 15 degrees, down 10, and fast. So this is a great, rehab machine. But even these guys wiggle, because anything that you screw in over time, and I only weigh 100 pounds, these little screws can't take that much weight that much without ever bearing out, and you got to replace them and stuff. So I do have the rails, on this one, but because I use it mainly for walking, and I like to turn around a lot. But if I was running, I would take them off so I can wave my arms. I just found it's cheaper to not rely on the handrails, because all screws give out, all handrails give out. All screws seem to be pliable and made of China. And I have this guy, Tornado bike. And I'm not really looking at selling this right now because it also goes both ways, and there's no chain on the right side. Lots of bikes have the chain on the right side, and your right leg is doing more work than your left. So this one uses the fan, and it's hard work. So I really like that. Over here, I have a twister. I'm not coordinated enough to twist it and hold the phone, but these guys move. And then this guy twists back and forth. The whole plate moves back and forth like that. I like to go against the wall. You can step off, do lunges. You can hold it and do like a plank. So this one, I think I paid $190. So I'm selling it for $50. Or best offer. My MT, if I sell that, would be $6,000. I haven't come up with the price for the Zero Runner. The only modification I think I did was I took off the computer so I could hold on to these, because if you hold on to those and you lean forward, you get a really good workout. If you're a triathlete and you ride an Aero, you know what I'm talking about. Really, it gives you need lots of degrees if you're trying to open up space. Oh, when I took off, there was a plastic piece here because this goes up and down, and what do you see? A bolt. And you need to be able to access that. You need to be able to access all your bolts at all times. And again, I can't stress enough, these plastic pieces, the minute you move them, they break. Took off my dust cover here. Never had one problem with my motor. Keep everything spotless. Got my air purifier, but dust cover broke when they dropped it off anyways. So I also have a Resolve reactive treadmill, which is a little over 19 inches wide. A very longer built than this. Longer stride. It's just covered up. There's a guy that's supposed to buy it, so I have it ready to go. We're ready to ship, and I do have pictures of it uncovered. We also have a swim spa. Not sure if we're going to be selling that. And just bear with me as we go upstairs here. Okay. This bike, which I put on my own seat, and it does have, if you like a more comfortable seat, I'll throw that one in for free. It's the springy, bouncy one. Okay, so I have a stepper here, and I use it to work on my calves in the middle toe. It had two plates here, wobbled plasticky crap. So if you want to put something there, there's a screw hole here. I just covered it up. We'll have to show this one later. It's a horse thing. It just goes up and down. And Teeter bike. Go online and look up Teeter. This is a really good bike. These move. You can flip them and they go that way. I'll definitely watch the videos. This is highly reviewed. And then Gazelle. It's the one with the pistons. And I love stretching out on this one. A lot of fun workouts you can do. I think his name is Tony. You can hit him up online. And I don't remember the name of this. I think it's a Steffi Graf. And again, I use them all barefoot, so I can really get a good grip. And they go forward. And this one, you can abduct and adduct. So, and then over here, a rower. I'm not sure I'm selling this one yet. It's a free, I think it's called a free strider. You just back and forth. It's got cables. I wish I had someone here I could use to demonstrate, and I would video. And I have dance costumes. I'll fit a size 6. They're all new. There's 1, 2, 4 of them, and a dry leap. One of them does have the hands, so if you're going to be a cat or a witch for Halloween, that's a good thing. So this one, 50, and this one, 90. And then I have a currently being used as a towel rack. This is a Magic Circle Strider. So these turn. And these turn, I would say Google it because it's really hard for me to hold the phone and show it. But what you do is you hold on and those go apart and slide. And then it turns. So you can bring your legs apart and turn the whole thing around. You can turn just those. And then you can use them on your hands. And they come with little things you can hook in those holes and hold on to if you want to use them for your hands. This is a butt kicker. These ones are actually expensive, so I'm selling this one for $100, and I would love to keep it. It's just kind of hard to move. I'm selling the teeter for $500, and the bike here probably maybe $300 is my seat. I did put on special pedals that you can do barefoot, but if you want it without the seat and pedals, I would go $200.